Atiku, Obi, Kwankwaso, Elrufai planning merger ahead of 2027 presidential election to remove Tinubu, says PDP. According to the People Democratic Party spokesman, the three opposition candidates in the last presidential election for the Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party, P2B, and the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, will put personal interest aside to work towards defeating the ruling All Progressive Congress and President Bola Tinubu in 2027. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has revealed that candidates of three strong opposition parties in Nigeria are planning to form a merger to unseat the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, ahead of a general poll in 2027. This was disclosed by the spokesman for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Ibrahim Abdullahi, in an interview with Channels Television on Monday, September 2nd. According to the People Democratic Party spokesman, the three opposition candidates in the last presidential election for the Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party, P2B, and the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Kwankwaso, will put personal interest aside to work towards defeating the ruling All Progressive Congress and President Bola Tinubu in 2027. He added that had the party's past leadership managed differences and party conflicts well, the People Democratic Party, like former Rivers State Governor Wike, Kwankwaso, and P2B, would still be members of the People Democratic Party, and the party would have defeated Bola Tinubu in the last election. When asked if the People Democratic Party was trying to get Obi, Kwankwaso, Wike, and others back into the party, Abdullahi said, and I quote, "We have lost Kwankwaso, we have lost P2B, all of these people. Imagine if they were in the party, we would have gone to win the elections." The All Progressive Congress said they defeated us with 1 million plus votes. Just one of these names that I mentioned would have covered that gap for us, and we would have been in power today, and certainly Nigerians would not have been confronted with this despair and despondency in the land. Sure, decision is ongoing. You will see P2B discussing with Atiku. You will see P2B meeting with Elrufai. Party management is a very difficult thing, and we are doing the best in our quagmire that we have found ourselves. Rest assured, there will be light at the end of a tunnel. We have learnt our lessons in a bitter way. One of them will concede for the other, and then we would have a direction. Our concern as a party and to these people that I have mentioned is to ensure that we salvage Nigerians from this despair and despondency between maladies of hunger and frightening insecurity in the land. You could see cluelessness and ineptitude on part of these people managing this country. Meanwhile, the African Action Congress presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Omoyele Sowore, has said he will not join any alliance proposed by Atiku, Obi, and Kwankwaso. He said that he did not crave P2B supporters and did not wish to be packaged and sold to the public as someone else. Sowore said, "I have been very clear about it. There are no two definitions of revolution. Revolution is an event or series of events that puts an end to a system of oppression. So, our revolution is the same revolution that happens somewhere where people rise up and say, enough is enough. They want to move in a different direction. They want a different trajectory in governance. And the only difference in our case is that we did not organize a revolution that will be bloody. We wanted it to be by several means, and that is the only difference. Even when I was arrested, detained, and interrogated about my intentions, I made it very clear that the revolution I want is the one that puts an end to all this nonsense, so that there can be a different or brand new political order that shifts power from those who are robbing the people off, who deserve great governance and a better life in this country. That is what the revolution is everywhere, and that is one I still preach to date. I just said revolution now because I want it to happen now. I'm one of the first partisan politicians who has put in ideology in writing, and I have a website and social media handles where I espouse this ideology. I speak openly on YouTube videos explaining where I stand, and they are not in any way related to the All Progressive Congress or the People Democratic Party. I support the minimum wage, but I call it a living wage. In 2018, I said it was 100,000 and people were mocking me, and now I've been vindicated. So I am blatantly welfarist. I support the welfare of the public, the Nigerian people from a standpoint of a social democrat. So I lean towards socialism that whatever is the people's wealth should go directly to them. Shore added. Okay. Whatever would drive out evil is clueless administration is welcome. Okay, whatever that would drive out this clueless and evil demonstration is welcome. We cannot afford another 4 years. That would be total elimination of Nigeria. Okay. No permanent foes in politics, just interest. If Wike can be in Tinubu administration, then anything can happen. If Atiku under OBJ administration left Nigeria economy, I believe they have what it takes, especially seeing the president administration making Buhari administration an alternative. Obasanjo and Atiku, what I did not know, which came out glaringly later, was his parental background, which was shadowy, his propensity to corruption, his tendency to disloyalty, his inability to say and stick to the truth all the time, a propensity for poor judgment, his belief and reliance on marabouts, his lack of transparency, his trust in his money to buy his way out of all issues, and his readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, and national interest for self and selfish interests. OBJ, my watch. Okay. I have read that again and again. OBJ is a man I love and always love. What he said about Atiku, was it a lie? I believe it is his opinion. Lots of persons have opinions about OBJ too, but I look at persons and not driven by sentiments of people's opinions or what my hero OBJ said. Atiku in reality was referring to Tinubu because as it is now, Tinubu had not only bought in Lagos, but he is now buying Nigeria. Slowly, Nigeria is see the race of a tyrant and evil personality. You can call Atiku all names an allusion, but one thing he have is humanity. That I am not seeing in Tinubu. A president that could buy a 150 billion naira jet in the midst of his suffering masses is very evil. What are the three musketeers Warren saying about? Every Nigerian is worried about our future because this renewed hope is looking for hopelessness with even policies and mass spending. I'm a Nigerian and I'm not worried about the future. The earlier we accept that oil and water don't mix the butter for us, the better. Your closing sentence portrays what happens when people try to mix oil and water. Interesting. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest